Good morning, you guys. I gotta share this with you because it's literally too good. Um, for like the last year, the Lord has been showing me repeating numbers, uh, not angel numbers. Everything that the Lord does, the demonic hijacks and calls it their own thing. It's not. That's not how angels communicate with us. It's not through time and numbers and stuff. They come, deliver their message, and they get on. And they tell you do not be afraid and such. That's the way, the mark of an angel. Anyways, I come neck deep out of New Age. I'll share my testimony. I've been through a lot. I've been delivered from a lot. So the Lord hasn't let me to share my testimony quite yet. It's exhausting. But anyways, I will. But as of right now, you'll just be hearing bits and pieces of it. I come out of New Age, so in the beginning, when I started to see these repeating numbers, I would avert my eyes because I got delivered from that. So I wouldn't pay attention to that, and then it became undeniable. I couldn't not see these numbers, and it was every hour of every day: 12, 12, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So then I started to ask the Lord, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, you snatched me out of New Age, and then you're like, are you testing me to see if I still believe or something? Like, what are you doing? And he pretty much let me know, like, no, I'm in control of time. So if I want to use time to communicate a thing and confirm a thing and yada yada, I could do that. No demon or devil could ever, okay, hijack what I'm doing. So I'm like, okay, what does this mean? And I haven't been led to strong concordance. I'm not necessarily against it, but I haven't been led to do that. I think it's a slippery slope. So what he's been showing me is to go in his word and find scriptures with repeating numbers. There are scriptures, and at the bottom of them, there'll be a little repeating number referring to other scriptures and da-da-da. So he's big on doing this, okay? Anyways, I say all this to say that as of late, and this was a few weeks ago, as of late, he started to show me 816 all the time. And I mean all the time. Like early in the morning, 816. Right before I go to sleep, 816. At first it was cute. It was cute. I was like, ooh, what is this? That's not even a repeating number. What is this? Like, and my birthday month is in August. So I'm like, does this have something to do with my birthday? What's my birthday month? What's going on? He was for weeks. Yet I would see 816 almost daily. For weeks, he was very silent. So by the end of it, I started to get annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what are you doing? Can you just give me clarity? Like, you're not the God and the author of confusion, yet you're making me wildly confused with why you keep showing me 816. Can you just explain what you're doing? And it was as though he laughed. Little chuckle, like, he was not concerned with my attitude at all, okay? And he still remained silent. Glory be to God. So I was led to look for 816 throughout the Bible, the entire Bible. I skimmed it for 816s. And at the time I was doing a study in Proverbs, and at the bottom of one of the pages in Proverbs, now every Bible's not the same, so I don't know if yours would have this, but at the bottom of my Bible, it said 816, and it's very small print. Like, I would normally ignore all those things at the bottom of the page. I would ignore it. It's such small print. But I saw 816, and I zoomed in because, like, oh my gosh, is this an answer? You guys, 816 stands for, and at the bottom it said in the original Vulgate or the Greek Septuagint or whatever, it stood for righteousness. So I'm like, ooh, what does that mean? Like, do I need to seek righteousness, or does this mean I'm on the path of righteousness? Like, what does this mean? He still remained silent. So I wrote that down. Boom. Then, that intrigued me. I started to write down all the scriptures that were 816. And the only ones that I didn't write down were the chapters in the books of the Bible that don't have an 816. So yeah, here we go. This is really good, you guys. Zechariah 8:16. These are the things you shall do. Speak each man truth to his neighbor. Give judgments in your gates for truth, justice, and peace. Okay, glory be to God. Matthew 8:16. And he cast out the spirits with a word, a singular word. He cast out the spirits with a word and healed all who were sick. Does that now sound like righteousness? Okay. Luke 8:16. No one, when he has lit a lamp, covers it with a vessel or puts it under a bed, but sets it on a lampstand, that those who enter may see the light. Glory be to God. Righteousness. John 8:16. And yet, if I do judge, my judgment is true. For I'm not alone, but I am with the Father who sent me. Righteousness. Romans 8:16. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. Hallelujah. 2 Corinthians 8:16. But thanks be to God, who puts the same earnest care for you into the heart of Titus. Hallelujah. Esther 8:16. The Jews had light and gladness, joy and honor. Hallelujah. Proverbs 8:16. By me, princes rule and nobles. Hallelujah. Glory be to God, somebody. Isaiah 8:16. Bind up the testimony. Seal the law among my disciples. And then lastly, and this one I read almost daily. It's in my heart now because I was reading it daily. My page 816. Bibles are not the same. So my page 816 is probably not your page 816. But on my page 816 of the Bible, Isaiah chapter 29, verse 20, this is what it says. The terrible one is brought to nothing. Hallelujah. The scornful one is consumed, and all who watch for iniquity are cut off. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. So if you're seeing 816 everywhere and you don't know what it means and yada yada, that's what it is. Blessed be our God. Hallelujah. God bless you guys. Hope this helped you guys. Bye.